Hey guys, welcome to Alex Goes Coconuts. I'm Alex, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to pack all your clothes, your toiletries, and your medication in your carry-on bag. So I wanted to do a video to show you how I go about doing that. Now we're going down to Charleston. I decided to bring just a carry-on bag because we are going to take 2 flights to get there. It's just so much more convenient to pack everything in a carry-on, and it also saves me from paying extra charges for checked luggage. First things I like to do is I like to lay out all my clothes on the bed that I think I'm gonna bring. That way I can see how many clothes I'm bringing and if it's gonna fit in my suitcase. Another thing I like to do is choose the size of my carry-on bag. Now these are the carry-ons that my husband and I are gonna bring on the plane with us. And here I laid out all my products that I'm gonna bring during the trip. So that's another thing I like to do. I like to lay everything out to see what I'm bringing and if I'm forgetting anything. Alright, so let's start packing. The first thing I'm going to pack are my flip-flops. These, I just like to lay them flat at the bottom of my suitcase here, right on the edge. Alright, next are my heels. So I'm just going to put them in this little shoe bag here just to keep them protected and so that they don't scuff during transport. So I have one shoe bag here, and I'm going to put this here at the top of my suitcase just because I like having them out of the way. And then I have my black pair of heels, which I'm also going to put in a little shoe bag like this. And we're also going to put this here at the top so that that's out of the way like that. So now my shoes are at the top. Of course, my runners, I'm going to wear them onto the plane. So the next thing to go in is my pair of pants, just because this gets to lay flat on the bottom. And then the next things to go in are my dresses. Now, instead of putting these in a packing cube, I think it's just easier to lay them flat at the bottom like this. They fit perfectly. You can also roll it. That's another technique that I've used in the past when I'm packing a carry-on. But since I don't have that many clothes that I'm carrying, this is gonna be fine. Next are my tops. So what I'm gonna do is I will use a packing cube for my tops. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my shorts in there as the base, and then we'll come and put all those tops like this. And I'm also gonna put my PJ in here just so everything's in one place and easy to access. And there you go. And this will fit right on the side. The next thing to go in is another packing cube, and I'm gonna use this one for my bra and my bikini. My bras fit one inside the other with my bikinis. And then right behind it, there's holes to come and place extra clothes. That's where I'm gonna come and put my underwear, my bikini bottom, and some extra socks like that. So now all my undergarments are in one packing cube. So that way when I'm looking for something, everything's easy to find because they're all in individual packing cubes. Actually, before I put these packing cubes, I forgot. I'm gonna just lay my cardigans at the bottom here too, as well as my jean shirt here like this. My beach cover up right at the bottom here. So now I have a nice flat bottom. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put my packing cubes back in. So here on this side, I'm gonna come and put my hair iron. And I have a little travel umbrella, which is always practical. So I'm gonna put that there. And then right here, I'm gonna come and put my purse, because on travel day, I'm not gonna use this as my personal item. I'm actually gonna use a little travel duffel bag that I like to travel with. And then I'm just gonna fit my jean jacket right here on the top of this. So fold it like this. And this carry-on is ready to go. So now that that's done, I'm going to show you how I pack my toiletries, and I'm going to show you how I pack that little duffel bag that I'm going to use as my personal item on the flight. Okay guys, next I laid out all my toiletries that I'm bringing on this trip, and basically there's a rule when you're bringing a carry-on only. Any liquid has to be packed in a quart-sized Ziploc, kind of like this. So you can fill one Ziploc like this per person, or you can just grab like a little TSA approved pouch like this to put your liquids in. Now your liquids all have to be less than 100 milliliters or less than 3 ounces. So that includes like toothpaste, any creams you're gonna bring, any perfume. That's why I pack my little perfumes in like a little perfume dispenser like this. So any dry items like even deodorant, a soap bar, these like cleansing little melts, these are all dry items, so they don't have to be packed in your liquids bag. So I'm gonna show you how I pack this to not get in trouble when you're passing security. You want everything just to be easy access so you can pull it out, but the dry items can be left in your suitcase, so these don't need to be pulled out, okay? So I'm gonna show you how I go about doing this. All right, so let's go ahead and take my little TSA approved toiletry bag here, and I'm gonna start putting in my liquids. But before I do that, I'm gonna use these like rubberized lids that you can put over your bottles so that you make sure they don't leak. And this is especially great for something like this. This is like my poopery. And since this is liquid, it can leak pretty easily. So I'm gonna put that in first. And then I'll do the same thing with my sunscreen here, just because these two are the most likely to leak compared to everything else. I also have a face sunscreen cream. Here I have eye solution for my contact lenses. Then I have my little perfume dispenser, which I've already filled up with perfume. I use these little like pill bottles here just to fill up my cream. So here I have my night cream and my day cream in this one, and it's the best way to carry cream in these smaller containers. They don't leak that way. And then lastly, I'm just gonna bring here my toothpaste for brushing my teeth. Now this is what I'm gonna be pulling out when I pass security. The rest does not need to be packed in the liquids bag. It can be packed in a regular toiletry bag. So here I have my favorite toiletry bag. This is from the company Bag Smart, and why I like it is that it can be hung on, you know, a hook in your bathroom. And there's 2 compartments here. So I'm gonna fill up one side for myself, and my husband's gonna fill up the other side. And that way we're gonna be able to just bring one toiletry bag for the both of us. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm packing in this. So I have Q-tips here, my razor and my razor blade. This is another cute little travel accessory that I highly recommend. It's a little razor blade and it's from Gillette. Then I'm gonna bring my deodorant. Here I have some micellar makeup remover wipes. This is always practical to remove makeup at night. Here I have my contact lenses. Here I have a little nail kit and some tweezers, which is perfect. So I'll just throw that in. Next, I have my toothbrush, some floss, and I like to travel with a bar of soap just because I have sensitive skin, and the bars of soap in the hotels, I always find them too harsh. So I'm gonna bring my bar of soap here in this little soap holder like that, and I'm gonna put it in a little Ziploc so that if it's wet on the way back, I can just throw it into the Ziploc and it won't wet the rest of my things. Then here I have my hairbrush, my hair clip. Here I have some little packets of Shout Wipe and Go. That way, if I dirty my clothes, I can use one of these little detergent wipes to wipe away the stain. So I always like to carry these, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in this pocket. And then I also carry these ones. These are disinfecting wipes. I put a few of these in my carry-on bag, but I like to keep some in here, and I can use this to wipe my hands with or disinfect any surfaces that might be dirty. So let's put that in here too. Here I bought some facial cleanser from Olay, and these are cleansing melts. So basically they're in solid form. Let's go ahead and open this. I'll show you what it looks like. And there's these little towelettes, and as soon as you wet these, they become foamy, and you can use this to clean your face at night. So super practical for traveling. And that is it for my side. Now I'm gonna show you how I pack my makeup. So this is my makeup. In my makeup bag here in the liquids bag, I'm gonna come and put everything that's liquid. So that includes like, you know, my lipsticks here, my little eye roller, my mascara. Here I have a setting spray. And then here I have my foundation and my little pore reducer. So Now all my liquids are in one place, including my makeup and my toiletries. And then I'm just gonna come here and use my bag here. I think what I'll do is I'll just put all my makeup on this side. So that includes my eyeshadow here, all my brushes, my bronzer, and my blush. So we'll put that on this side, and we'll come and put these little packets here on this side. That way I don't use too many toiletry bags for each. Everything's packed in one place and it's easy for storage. All right, so now that I did my suitcase, I'm gonna show you what I like to pack in this little travel duffel bag. Now this is gonna count as my personal item when I'm flying, because usually you're allowed only one carry-on suitcase and one personal item. So this is gonna be my personal item. And what I like about this duffel bag is that it's the perfect size. It fits under the seat of the airplane, so I can access the things I wanna access during my flight really easily. It has a little pocket back here that slides over the handles of my carry-on suitcase. That way I don't actually have to carry it in the airport, which makes it that much easier to navigate the airport. And once I get onto the plane, I can just wheel everything in. What I like to do is in the airport, I like to walk around with this little fanny pack here so that I can just, access everything I need to access super quickly. But once I pass security, what I like to do is I take this and put it inside the duffel bag and they won't give me any problems. So let me show you how I'm gonna pack this duffel bag. The first thing I'm gonna pack are the toiletries I showed you. So that's gonna be the first thing, and it's gonna go at the bottom of the duffel bag here. And it's just gonna give it a solid base. The next thing I'm gonna pack are my medication. Now I have this little cute pill box that I filled up with all the meds that I'll need for the trip. And I also have this little makeup case here which contains the rest of my meds. Now, if you wanna see how I went about packing all my meds for the trip, I will put a link to the video right up here and in the description box down below if you want to see how to pack meds properly. So I'm just gonna put this little pill box in here, and everything's just gonna go here on the side in my duffel bag. The next thing to go in here is my electronics holder, and it contains all the wires I'm gonna need to charge my phones and my iPad. It also contains here I have a little travel charger that I always travel with. You plug this in and basically you can charge up to 3 items on it, like a phone, your headphone, and your Apple Watch, which is kind of cool. So I always travel with this. I also travel with a couple of these external batteries that plug into my phone. That way, if I run out of juice on my phone or my iPad, I can charge it on the go. So that's the next thing that's gonna go into my duffel bag. Now, I also like to carry my iPad, and on my iPad, I download tons of movies and a couple of books that I can read. So that way, if my flight gets delayed or if the entertainment system doesn't work on the flight, I have my own entertainment to keep me busy and to keep me distracted. So that's the next thing that's going in. Now, for glasses, instead of bringing a whole bunch of cases like this, I bought myself this little eyeglass case, and this holds up to 3 glasses. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my different pairs of sunglasses here, put them in here, as well as my seeing glasses, and I'm gonna put them in here. This folds up really small, and that way I'm just traveling with 1 case instead of having like 3 different cases. So that's the next thing to go into my duffel bag. The next thing I'm gonna bring is my passport holder. So because I'm flying from Canada to the US, I need to bring my passport. But what I like about this is it holds up to 4 passports. And so my husband and I both have our passports in here. I also put my money in here, and here there's a whole area back here where I can put credit cards that hold all my credit cards. So instead of bringing my wallet, I'm just gonna bring my passport holder with all my credit cards and my money. And what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna carry this RFID protected wallet like this, and I'm gonna put just a couple of credit cards, and maybe some cash. And this is gonna go into my little pouch here. Also in my pouch, I'm gonna go ahead and put some Kleenex in here. I also like to carry some hair ties just to tie back my hair when I'm flying. Sometimes it can get really hot in the plane and it's just nice to have a hair tie. So I like to put this in this little pouch here. And I'm also gonna carry my phone here because this is where I have all my electronic tickets and where I have all the information that I need while I'm traveling. And like I said, before going through security, I just got to put this in the duffel bag so that they don't see this as a personal item. And the last thing to go in is my jewelry. I like to have my jewelry close by. Any kind of like things like medication, jewelry, money, passports, you definitely want to keep on a carry-on close to you inside the plane, just in case somebody takes off with your suitcase or something. You just never know. And sometimes airlines do force you to check in your carry-on suitcase just because sometimes there's not enough room in those overhead bins. So just make sure you have your jewelry, your medication, and anything you're gonna need so that you don't have any trouble if you ever do have to check in that bag. Lastly, I'm gonna put in my toiletries. Now this is gonna come out when I'm passing security. So I'm gonna put this at the top just to have easy access to it. And there you go, my duffel bag is all ready to go. So now I'm ready for travel, and all I have to do is put this around my neck and head to the airport. All right guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. All the items that I showed you in today's video, I'll try to link them in the description box down below if you are looking to buy them. Thanks for watching guys. See you next time. Happy travels.